Is preparing. Yep. In 3, 2, 1. Great. There we go. All right. YouTube is up and running. Wonderful. So, good evening, everyone, once again. And my name is Calvin, and I will be your presenter this evening and will be speaking on behalf of the one who invited you to this wonderful presentation. But of course, we want to acknowledge all and say Happy Father's Day to our fathers. You know, fathers um, are builders, they are providers, they're protectors, and they're visionaries too. So today, don't just they don't really just think about what's going to happen just in that day, that week, but they think about the future. They think about the next generation that's coming. So today's been Father's Day. Um, we want to dedicate this to all the fathers, and if you're watching maybe later and you are a father, you want to take what we're about to share with you very seriously, because it's about father lead in protecting what matters most, creating opportunities and leveraging on legacy. That's why we're here tonight. Tonight's webinar is timely. We're going to talk about things every family needs. That's protecting your digital memories, your digital assets, okay? And positioning yourself for the opportunity that is in this growing digital economy. And tonight, if you are ready tonight, then I think we can roll. Are you ready? Just let me know that you're ready so that I can just share my slides with you and we can go in. Okay, so let me know if you can see me. So today is it's a Father's Day special, so we decided not to bother the mothers in the team tonight. We will be in the kitchen tonight, so they are free tonight, right? And let's just we're gonna do all the heavy lifting tonight ourselves. Okay, I'm just trying to get my slides. Where is it? Where is it? Uh, just a second. Okay. Like that, but it's my slide. Okay. Just, okay, there we go. That's my slide. Yeah, we are recording. So if you can see my slide, I think I can monitor it from here. And yes, great. So big welcome. It's time to turn your dreams into reality. And we're talking about your digital dreams. What matters to you most when it comes to your digital dreams is the memory you're creating, the precious documents, data that you have, pictures, videos, audios, documents, and other important data where that you're keeping for the future. And we say data is stored in the future. Are you positioning yourself for it? So we want to secure that dream that you have and making sure that your digital dreams do not die. Okay. And that is why God Backup is here for not just individuals, but for businesses, for organization, and for individuals. Okay. To help them protect their digital, of course, financial dream as well. But we will be talking about that at the very at this the second part of the nice presentation. So what is God Backup all about? God Backup is about cloud storage. It's a cloud storage service. It was developed in 2023 by GVO, Global Virtual Opportunities. It allows individual businesses and organizations to securely back up, store their files, manage and their digital assets online at an unbelievable price, or unbelievable prices God Backup is offering. Now, I think God Backup offers the best price deal in the world today for cloud storage. But beyond that, God Backup offers a profitable strategic partnership. So if you're on this call or you're hearing this message, and it's not only about you securing, saving your getting your precious memory safe. Is if you're looking for an opportunity, a cloud storage is offering you one. And stay and stick and stay with us, and we will be getting into details very soon. So Global Opportunities, which is GVO, is the mother of God Backup. If you know, God Backup was developed 3 years ago. The mother of God Backup is almost 3 decades. You can see since 1997. Okay, is a multi-million-dollar internet marketing software development company. They started in Canada, 1997. They moved to the US, where they have their data center currently situated in Texas, San Antonio. All right, and we will be playing a tour, giving you a tour of the data center in Texas. You probably have never seen a data center tour or in a data center before. You have an opportunity today to see one. You've been using Google Drive for years, or iCloud for years, but you've never seen what a data center looks like, and you have the opportunity tonight. Now, behind God Backup and GVO, there's a competent, effective team led by not a robot, but real people, by the CEO, Joel Therrien, and his wife, and there are others that support the team. In fact, Joel and his wife were in Ghana the latter part of last year, and we had a big event here. And it was their first time to Africa, and Ghana was the gateway. So they have the whole team behind God Backup to support, people when it comes to securing their data, and then creating opportunities for them as well. So that's the whole team. That's the GVO team there. Now, why are we talking about cloud storage? Very simple. I believe by now you would know, because you know where the world is going. Today's interconnected world, data is being generated at an unprecedented rate, guys. You know this from what is the social media interaction, online transaction. Every data transaction is producing valuable data, and is a lot. Today, you provided or produced some data today by if you did anything on social media, you texted or you did some transaction, is data that is being generated. And it will blow your mind what data is being generated, or the amount of data that's generated every single day. Now, they say data is the new oil. So we are unveiling the new oil to you. Digital storage, guys, is where the world is going. See the data that's being produced every single day. Over 400 million terabytes of data is produced every single day. Multiply 400. Let me use the minimum. 400 million a day, multiply by 7, multiply by month, and multiply by year. And you see how much data is being produced in a month and in a year. Staggering. And that is the figure we're looking at. That is why, if all of this data is being produced, where are these data being kept? They need place to keep the data. So people are looking for accommodation online. And that is what Got Backup is offering. Okay. Got Backup uses two global powerful trends, okay, to build this, what they call a project. And you want to be a part of this project. The first global trend is the mobile device. Everybody has a mobile phone. We have about 8 billion people in the world, and at some places, people have two phones. The last time, I think since 2024, when this was recorded, there were about 15 billion mobile phones in the world today. The projection is that that is going to go up in, reaching about 6 billion or over 6 billion in 2029. And what does that mean? More data is going to be produced. And remember, when I say data, I'm not talking about internet data. I'm talking about your videos, your pictures, your audios, your documents, images, and all of that. These are all data that is being produced. And Got Backup is using this trend, all right, to build a solid project which you can tap into. All right, that's global trend number one. What securing the data that's been generated by the mobile phone. The mobile phone, the mobile device is addictive right now. As you know, all right, we rely on the mobile phone for everything, almost everything we do. Some people haven't gone to the bank for days, for weeks. Why? Because they can just do their transaction on the phone. Why go to the bank? People now don't use the traditional clock for alarm system, setting the alarm to wake up for appointments. No, they use their phone because why bother with that? If you forget your phone at home, you leave home, this stat says about 90% of people will go back or they will feel unhappy and agitated the entire day because they've left the mobile gadget. So it is actually addictive. Okay, it's addictive. So just as you have the data loss, the growing, data creation, data loss is also growing very, very fast. All right. And is becoming worrying. Okay. We took some stats from the US because they have proper data. This one says more than 5,700 smartphone screens are broken every hour in the United States. Okay. In places like Ghana, where we are, and some other place where you are, I believe it's not any different. Okay. Our survey suggests that about 50% of smartphone users, or owner, just like you and me, have damaged their phone within 1 year. Is that not too long? Some people even do it in a few months. And while another survey reported 31% of people who broke their phones, guess what? They lost their data. They lost their data, their precious memories, their pictures, videos, and some other document. They lost it. And if you are on this call or you're listening to this, you will, if you have lost data before, you will know how and understand how painful this is. But this is the reality. Okay. By theft or accident, people damage their data and damage their gadget, and they lose data. And this is risky, guys. If your data is not protected, you need to find a solution. And that is why we are here tonight. But it's not only mobile phone that you lose data if you have precious data. You have laptops, you have desktop, okay? Well, offices, organization, businesses, all right? Even homes, you have desktop and laptops that you work on. Are those gadgets secure? For many people, no, it isn't. And what people will say, oh, I have backed it up on my external drive. External drive, it is just temporal. Your laptop, your desktop can go along with your external drive. Someone, lost their bag. They had this bag. They went for an event. They had a laptop in it and their external drive, and it got lost. They got stolen. And guess what? They lost almost 9 years of their experience, their work, and their it's heartbreaking. All right, people have lost a lot. So data loss on computer is a major risk. You want to make sure you have it secure. Key causes include human errors, whether it's hardware failure, you lose your hard drive, and sometimes nothing you can do about it. Nearly 31% of users have lost all their files due to unavoidable events. And guess what? 94% of companies who are experiencing severe data loss, they do not recover, or who have experienced that data loss, they do not recover from it. And that is heartbreaking. Data loss, guys, is serious business. All right. And people are indeed looking for solutions. And that is why we are on this call tonight. However, there are some solution for this. Okay. Already we have people are using cloud storage, because some people have understood that it is important that they secure the data up in the cloud. On your local drive is never safe. You could lose it. There could be theft. There could be incidents, whether it's flood, fire, whatever it is. You could lose all of those data. So people have already started using Google Drive, the Dropbox, the Microsoft, the iCloud, and a number of other, Amazon, and all of that. But some complain that, man, it's good to use, but it's expensive. All right. So you already have over 2.3 billion people using that already. But guess what? Part of this number, people are that finding out about God Backup, guess what they're doing? They are switching over to God Backup. You know why? Because of God Backup unbeatable value. And we'll be telling you about that. Now, let's compare. How does God Backup compare with some other competitors? Let's look at iCloud, for example, 6 terabyte. All right. For 6 users, it's about $120 a year. That's the yearly subscription we're talking about here. Dropbox, 6 terabyte for 1 user is about $360 a year. Google Drive, 6 terabyte for 5 users is about $300 a year. Okay. Now, what is God Backup offering you? God Backup is offering you 6 terabyte for 6 users for $100 a year, guys. Yes, you heard me right. $100 a year. 3-4 times more or less than what others are offering. But that's not all. Some are offering just one operating system, or let's start with the terabyte. The same amount 2 terabyte gives you with some others, you get that from God Backup. You know how much terabyte you get? 6 terabyte of space. Some will give you 1 account for that amount. God Backup will give you 6 accounts. Okay. You will have, for some, you will just be allowed to do, or it's just compatible with 1 operating system. But with God Backup, multiple operating system, and that's unbeatable value. Okay. So, and how much, remember, is going for $100 a year, a whole year. Okay. That's about less than $10 a month to secure your precious memory. But there's more benefits from God Backup. There is the bulk emailing system, which no other cloud storage has. Bulk emailing, that means there's a system God Backup has in place where you can send a few hundred mails, all right, a few thousand in some cases, at one go, to 4,000 recipients at a go. Just one mail. But once you have all of those email address set in your system, one email set, and it can go to hundreds of people, thousands of people at a go. You can personalize those emails. You can automate it as well. All right. So remember, it's for unlimited devices, the 6 terabyte. For some, they give you only for 20 gadgets. No more than that. But for God Backup, unlimited number of devices. Remember, it's also for multiple operating systems. It works for Windows. It works for Android. It works for iOS. as well, and works for iPhone. So great value there. God Backup also is the only cloud storage that gives you 30-day money back. All right. It's also PCI compliant, meaning your debit card, credit card transaction is safe with them. Okay. So you don't need to worry and say, my details are they safe? Of course, they are regulated by a great financial regulator in the US. On top of it, one very big thing you want to consider when you're getting a cloud storage is the security. And is God Backup really secure? Of course, God Backup is using the highest security grade that is available right now. It's called the military grade, 256-bit encryption. Okay, nothing beats that, and that's what God Backup is offering: end-to-end encryption. So you don't need to worry about is my stuff secure or are my data all secure? They are secure. Now, God Backup is the only cloud storage as well that offers these that I'm about to tell you about. Okay. Now, what are these? These are tools and features on the God Backup Pro. God Backup Pro. So for anyone who is serious about doing business or becoming a strategic partner or serious on social media, you want to get the God Backup Pro because these are tools that can really help build an empire for you. We have something called the testimonial generator. If you're into any service or offering into business, like offering service to people, you want to have that because that's one of the best ways, a professional way of people giving you, testimonial from satisfied clients or customers. You just send them a link. They do a mini video for you. Oh, Benji, Marks. These guys are great. They fix my AC, man. And they are efficient. They do my servicing. They are cost effective as well. I want to recommend it to you. And that's a video done for you. And what did they use? Testimonial generator. And you can use that and send it to all your social media platforms. And that's an incredible feature to have. You also have the Shark. SendShark is the bulk emailing system. Okay, this SendShark allows you to send about 10 to 15,000 bulk emails at a go. All right, people pay a lot per month or per year for a service like that. The banks and other institutions that deal with a lot of people, they use that and they pay a lot for it. It is in this God Backup Pro package, and it'll blow your mind how much it is. Before I go to the next one, so we also have MemoryPlace. Okay, MemoryPlace is a feature you can benefit from if you do a lot of events or you manage people, pages, and events where in some of those events, you can have 100, 200, 500 different people that have taken thousands of pictures, but they are put on one platform in the cloud and they can be shared for everybody to view. They give you an album in the cloud. So digital space that creates album for you in the cloud. It's not messy. If you're on some pages, you just put all of those precious memories together and give you access. So everyone who attended the party, the wedding, the funeral, the homecoming, homegoing, whatever it is, who have some pictures can do a QR code of that. You can share it or it could be sent digitally and they just need to upload their pictures and everybody else can have access to it. Incredible tools, guys. There you have the Marco Marks. Marco Marks, also great. It creates leads. It makes you visible on social media. And you can use that to create your own content and automatically you can set it and you don't need to every day post 2, 3, 4 times. Just set your Marco marks and it will do the job for you. Posting 10 times a day, no problem. Marco marks will do that, and also has an AI system that produces a lot of content for you on its own. Incredible feature. It's called the God Backup, and you want to have that. You know how much that costs, the God Backup Pro? I'll tell you in a bit. So live your digital dream, guys, with God Backup. Never lose your pictures, videos, or your digital assets any longer. God Backup does 98% of the work, hard work for you. Just do the rest. God Backup is impacting the world one country at a time. All right. So already God Backup, just 3 years old. God Backup is in 165 countries worldwide. 165. Yes, just within 3 years. I mean, people take decades to cover this number of countries, but the God Backup, because of the trend and where we are, I mean, the world is going digital. The world is up in the cloud, and people need the service. God Backup is moving so fast. When Ghana got on this project, Ghana got in at country number 82, and guess what? Right now it's country number 165. So about 80-something countries have joined since Ghana saw this also 3 years ago. That's how fast this is moving, guys. You want to be a part of this growing trend. All right. Now, this takes us to the second trend, and this is about earning. This is about creating another stream of income from the strategic partnership that God Backup offers to its users. So this part, which is the second trend, is making money online, is making money at home, is making money, digitally as well, added to whatever you are doing. But it's optional. I mean, if you're using God Backup, you don't have to do this, all right? But why won't you want to do it? Because it is profit. If it is profiting, so you want to be a part of it, okay? It is called the strategic partnership, okay? And it's the affiliate program of God Backup. God Backup, just to let you know, is the only cloud storage that pays you right now. They use a simple paying system, okay? And I will be telling you about it. But why should you have a look, or you want to take the strategic partnership of God Backup very seriously? The reason why you want to take this very seriously is because of this. One of the reasons is because of this. What is on your screen, guys? Look at the bottom of this chart. Online, you see there, 0.00%, right? That was since 1930. I mean, online had no place. People were not there, okay? But right now, have a look at the growth since 1930 and what sparked in the early 2000s, and have a look at online and how fast it's moving. And that is one of the reasons why you want to take what we're about to go into right now very seriously. You ready for this? Let's go. Late 90s, growing, then 2008. See where people are, and this is since 2024. It's growing so fast. Over 60% of people have moved from 0% since 1930 to that's where people are right now, not spending time in any place more than to spend time online today. And that is why you want to take what we are talking about, this part, very seriously. Okay? Cloud market. So this is the cloud market. See this on your screen. See the blue, smaller blue graph on your screen there. Now, from 2017, you can see the growth. It was under 100 billion. That was the value of the cloud market 2017. By 2019, it hit the 100 billion mark and it started going up since then. Last year, it finished over 300 billion. Not last year, 2023. The 2024, the projection last year, they said it was going to finish just around, less than 300 billion. It probably could drop. But guess what? By 2025 ending, they had to, look at the projection again. And guess how much, what was the number when 2025 was over? Over 400 billion. That was the worth of the cloud market in 2025, just last year. In 2020, by the next 10 years, 9 years, let's say, they are projecting that the cloud market in the next 9 years, 10 years, is going to be valued over 3.5 trillion US dollars. Yes, guys, you heard me. Over 3.5 trillion. This is a space you want to be in when God Backup is just 3 years old, and see what is happening already, what is projecting. And when it comes to the strategic partnership, guys, there are people that are already earning, even though God Backup is 3 years old. What if God Backup turns 5 years, 6 years, 10 years? You can imagine the kind of income. I'll show you a snippet of some random income, and you'll see, just to tell you, give you the potential of this and why you want to be a part of this. So the prospects of this is really big, and you want to be not just save your data, which is great, secure your business, your family, your personal organization data, secure them, but you want to take advantage of the strategic partnership as well. So what is the strategic partnership about? How can you get started? First, just purchase a package, one of the package. That's how you get started. You can buy the family package, which is the $99.9. That's just for the subscription. And then $20 is the affiliate fee. So it's a total of 120 US dollars a year, not a month, a year. And what do you get for the family package? This package, which is called a family package, you get about a cloud space. You can use it for about, it can be used up to 6 users, multiple operating system, unlimited number of devices, and all the other things we spoke about, except for the God Backup Pro. You get all the other plug-ins, okay, you can benefit from. And how much is that? $120 a year. Okay, so that is the family package. Okay, it makes you a strategic partnership as well, and you have an opportunity to earn from God Backup. But the God Backup Pro we spoke about earlier on, this is how much it is. God Backup was offering it much earlier for $500 as a setup fee. Okay, but guess what? What has happened? Right now, GVO is giving it to us for only $220 a year, and the God Backup Pro includes the family package. Everything in the family package is part of the God Backup Pro, plus the God Backup Pro tools. All of those 6 tools, 5, 6 tools we talk about is all part of it. And how much do you pay for that? $120. Then for some institutions, organizations that, hey, 6 terabytes of space would be too small for them, they have enterprise solution that they can take advantage of. It's $700 for the setup, and then you pay $600 a year for 20 terabytes of space. That is 20,000 gigabytes, which can be shared for about 20 accounts or 20 people. Unbelievable. Others will be giving you 20 terabyte for thousands, okay? And that's what Got Backup offers. But what do you get from the strategic partnership? As a strategic partner, Got Backup gives you have an opportunity to earn 7 different ways, 7 commissions or bonuses. The first one is called the customer acquisition bonus. Okay. The customer acquisition bonus, as the name says, whenever Got Backup acquires a customer through you, say you told your brother about Got Backup, and your brother say, oh, I need to secure my computer and my laptop. All right. And you recommend it to him and he gets it. If he gets the family pack, guess how much you get? Got Backup pays you 50% of the cost of the annual subscription. How much is 50%? How much is the annual subscription? The annual subscription for the service is $100 a year. Actually, it's $99.97, but let's call it $100. 50% of that is $50. Technically, it's $49.97, but let's call it $50. So what if you do 2 of that in a day? That's $100 a day. What if you do 10 in a month? That's $500 in a month, only from customer acquisition bonus. What did you do? You help people acquire to secure their precious memory. All right, and they subscribe to Got Backup, and Got Backup shared the profit with you, and that's what Got Backup does. 25% if it's a enterprise solution. The enterprise solution yearly subscription is how much? Is $600 a year. 25% of $600 is $150. So if you do 2 of that in a month, you make $300 in a month from this. All right. This is customer acquisition alone we're talking about. Remember this. Then Got Backup Pro. If somebody signs up on the Got Backup Pro, all right, guess how much you get? $75. That's how much you'll be earning. Now, if you get 10 people to sign up in a month on Got Backup Pro, that's 750 US green dollars. That's how much you get. And this is only customer acquisition bonus, guys. All right. So there is no limit on how many people you can get registered on Got Backup in a day, in a month. If you do it every day, you earn every day. If you do it every hour, you earn every hour. I mean, can you believe this? And imagine where the cloud is going. Everybody needs this. Remember that people will definitely be needing at some point in time to back up their data. If not now, definitely later they will be needing it. Then we have other commissions like the cycles commissions, okay? Like the generations commission, like the DC, dynamic compression commissions. Then you have the leadership, the rank pool. Then you have one of the most interesting commission line we have on the Got Backup compensation plan is called the cycle match bonus. And what is this all about? This is about the people that you bring in, that you sponsor directly. All right. Sponsor doesn't mean you pay for them, but that you recommend it to. Okay. And whatever those people who are strategic partners, whatever they earn from their cycle commissions, okay, because they also will be earning some cycle commissions. Whatever they earn from cycle commission, guess what? If you are a Sapphire, for you to earn cycle match bonus, you need to become. It starts from Sapphire rank. Okay, you can start from bronze. Whenever you have one person got registered through you, you're called a bronze. Then if you have 2, you're called a copper, depending on if you're placing them properly. Okay, you're called a copper. Then you have silver. Okay, with some other requirements needed. Then you have, you're building a team now. That's from gold and going up. And so you need to become a Sapphire, and it's very simple to be a Sapphire. I mean, not complicated. It is you can see what you need to do. The steps are all there. Okay. But when you are a Sapphire, God Backup says anyone who you brought in, say you brought in, you have about 100 people in your organization, but out of the 100, you brought in 30 people. 30 people. And I take 10 of them, okay? 10 of them that you brought in directly. Um, Now, if they are earning $1,000 in a month, God Backup will pay you 25% of $1,000. How much is 25% of $1,000? So we're using 1,000 because it's substantial, okay? But it can be any figure. But 25% of 1,000 is $250 multiplied by 10, $2,500. That's what it is. Unbelievable earning. All right. Now it could be someone like, well, why 1,000? It could be 2,000. It could be 500. It could be $100 that person is making. How much is 100? 25% of $100 is $25. What if there are 75 of them? Then multiply that by 75. What if there are about 260 people that you brought in over the period, over a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? You can just do the math and see how big this can grow. If you are an emerald, you get 50% of what they are earning. So if we're using the same 1,000, 50% of 1,000, $500. $500 multiplied by 10 of those people, 5,000. 15 of those people, you do the math and see. And this can grow big, guys, because you know why? This is only going to get better. Cloud, people will continue to use the cloud storage. The cloud storage market will continue to grow. You saw the projection in 2035. It's expected that the value of the cloud market will be over 3.5 trillion US dollars. Interesting. Look at the diamonds there. Now, if you are a diamond, it took you 5 years, 6 years to become a diamond, it's worth it. You know why? Because you will make 100% on whatever I just told you here. If you have those 10 people helping them to make $1,000 in a month from, whatever they're doing, helping people to secure the data, you will make 100% of $1,000. How much is that? Is $1,000. Multiply that by 10. That's $10,000. Multiply that by 20, by 15, just do the math for yourself. I'm only giving you the potential of this and how big this can grow. And this is where we are. That is why God Backup Project, it's going to change people's financial future. You want to be a part of this. The earlier you do that, the better it will be for you. Now, this is a quick summary of some of the things we talk about. God Backup, still, I think, the best cloud storage backup you can have. It has the emailing, the bulk emailing system, unlimited number of devices. Security on it is key, is the highest security grade. All right, 256 bit encryption, is multiple operating system, SSL and TLS protocols. Best. That is when your data is moving to the cloud and coming from the cloud, it is secure. All right. Also, the plug-in, it has the speak to type, feature which you can use in the word processing system of the cloud. All right. Great support. The support system is there. You saw the crew, the staff from God Backup. All right. If you have any issues, God Backup, just send to support, and support is there to help you do that. If you're a strategic partner, you also, there's trainings, there's mentorship and personal development. You don't need to know anything to get started, because you can plug into the system, into any of the groups you are in, and you can benefit from it. The community leveraging is just unbelievable. We have all kinds of people, all right, from the top to to the lowest person. I mean, it's for everybody. Everybody wants to secure their digital and financial future. So it's open to everyone. So great opportunity for you to take advantage of. Now, how much do you need? Just again, for the family package is $120 a year, and it gives you all of the 6 TB and other things you get. Or if you're in Ghana, it's the CD equivalent. Okay, just multiply that by the current rate. When I started this here in Ghana, in the CD equivalent, I paid at the time was about 2,000, little over 2,000, $2015, 2015 CDs. That's what I paid. Right now is less than that. It's about 1,500 CDs plus or minus. Okay, and then now the God Backup Pro was $500 for setup. Right now is $120 a year. You get the God Backup Pro tools and all the family pack package. And how do you pay? You can pay with your Visa card or your MasterCard or your credit card, all right? And you would need a link, a referral link from the person who showed you this presentation, and just ask them, how do I get started? They'll send you the link. You click on the link and you make your purchase, whether you want the God Backup Pro or you want the family package to start with. You can start with the family package and upgrade later if you can't afford the God Backup Pro, all right? And if you don't have a Visa, MasterCard, you can, and you say I have cash, the person can arrange what we call a prepaid card for you. You can send them Momo, all right, and they can convert that, and then you can pay, send you a prepaid link, and you just click on the link and make your purchase, and that's it. We are gone. Okay, so great. I remember I told you about the event, the CEO and wife were in Ghana in 2025, ending, I think, November there. Yeah, that's the event on your screen there. You have some leaders of the market. That was the 900 seated capacity hall, but there were about 1,000 people could not fit. So people were standing on the back. People had to be turned away because there were no spaces available. So that was the event. It was a gateway to Africa. The first time in Ghana was a powerful. And if you are in Ghana, you want to take this seriously. If you're in any part of the world, you want to get this as well, because you are opening up where you are right now. And it's a good thing. Cloud storage is universal. Everybody everywhere generate data. So everywhere will be needed. And if you're seeing this and you're in other places, you want to grab it right now because you can leverage on it. It's a service everybody needs. It's a project everyone can afford. It doesn't cost $1,000+ to get set up. You only need $120 a year. And that is no brainer. All right. For protecting yourself, and you making sometimes few $1,000s in a month, guys, this is unbelievable. You want to create another stream of income. If you have a couple, that's fine. Add this to it, because this is digital. This is where the world is going to. There are uncertainties. You want to have something like this, where you can build you can benefit from global economy, and stay in one place and benefit from other economies. And that will be someone will be giving us a testimonial who is doing this, who has created build the business and benefiting from other economies, even though they are not there. And you want to take advantage of this, guys. When should you get started? The best time was yesterday. You missed it already. The next best time, however, is right now. Speak to the one who invited you and let them know you want to get started. What is the best, the easiest way, the most affordable way you can get started right away? And they will give you some options. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Before we go, I will want to, I think if this lead, Reverend Bijou is on the line. Reverend Bijou is um, is a strategic partner of God Backup. She's my partner as well in the business and at home. And when she saw this project on the beginning, really didn't take it seriously in the first, month or so. But once she realized how big it was, I think she took it and started running with it. We want to hear from her. Why did she do it, and how is she able to? She has opened up a number of countries to God Backup where God Backup was not being built. The project was not being built, but now is being built in other places. So if you're on the line, Reverend Bijou, kindly unmute and let's hear from you. Welcome. Sorry, I need to unmute her. Just a second. Sorry. Just a second. Let me make you co-host. Yes, you should be able to talk now.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Reverend Bijou, and God Backup is, I would say, my second lifeline financially because I believe in it. It's a source of income for me, for my ministry, for my personal use as well. And when I actually got the service, I was interested in the service. I wanted to know what it was. I didn't take it very seriously, especially the second part of it, which is the strategic partnership. My husband just told me this is what it is, this. I said, okay, let me just comply and be nice. So I got the service, and then in the office, I just told a few of my colleagues and said that they said this is what he can do. So just get it also. And then, so for months, I was just studying it. I was in the DRC, studying it and then trying to see what it was all about. So after a few months, I decided to take it more seriously because I saw some dollars in my account, in my back office. So I said, let me really take this seriously. I must say, I was very, very determined because based on what my husband told me, who is my upline, he just told me that if you are consistent, you'll be able to build a team. So I remember every Saturday and every Sunday, I would just send a link I will invite few people. And then when it's time, I will just go online and be waiting. Sometimes I'll have only one person. Then I'll do the presentation. Then I will, the following day, Sunday, I will do the same thing. If there's no one, I'll stay on the call for like 45 minutes. When there is nobody, I will just close the meeting. That's how I was doing it until people started taking keen interest. But I was very consistent, to be honest. When he told me be consistent, I said, okay, I'm going to be consistent and test this out. When you come on the call, the following day I will call, I will follow up, and then we will talk. If you are really interested, then I can move to the next level. Until I met few people in the DRC who took this very seriously, and they started running with it. And within few months, I took this very seriously, and DRC started growing in the month of July. In August already, we had opened the market very seriously and had an event to which our upline, Mr. Calvin, my husband, came to. So that's how I built DRC. Then Senegal came in. I had a colleague who came to DRC from Senegal, and I told her about the service, and she got instantly interested and decided to sign up. That's how she took it to Senegal. And another person who I knew in Senegal also took it, and now told somebody in Burundi who is also getting on. So that's how markets are being opened. Consistency is the key, and always encouraging ourselves that this works, because seriously, it works. When you believe in it and you do it, you get the support, you get the training, and the consistency will always bring the result. There are seasons where you think results are not coming, but trust you me, as you are nurturing all the seeds that you have actually sowed, at the end of the day, eventually, they end up producing. So if you are on this call and you really want to take this seriously, the first thing is you need to have a change of your mindset and know that this works. This has come to stay. Number two, be consistent. Don't go a day without doing anything. Do something about it. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reverend Bijou. So that's how she was working in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, in the UN. Okay, she's a UN. I was working with the United Nations Women program, and you know, everybody needs data storage. So she spoke to people, and that's how she built her business in the DRC and spread it to other places. So that's how you can do it as well. Now, I promise, you know, showing you snippet of, you know, random income. Let me first make this disclaimer, all right? Yes, you will see some figures there. What I'm showing you is just a figure. I'm not showing you the hard work, the people, the consistency, the time that they are putting in. So let me make this disclaimer before someone thinks, okay, I'm getting on and I saw some figures, so I should get the same as well. It's individual results, okay? It based on the time invested, the consistency, the skills and commitment is, so your success on this project depends on you, okay? Having said that, look at some random income of strategic partners from God Backup. You see some 10,000 here dollars. All of this is in US dollars, okay, except for one. You see some 3,900 USD. You see some $8,000 here. Now, how much did this person pay to get registered, to back up their data? They paid only $120 in a year. But look at the earning that they earn. It could be what is a month, 2 months, 3 months. It's still so many times more than what they spend to get on the project. And they are also impacting and affecting lives. This is what this project is about. 5,000 here, 7,000, and so on. Okay, and 6,000, 8,000 here again. Guys, this is what we are talking about. And remember, this is only 3 years old. Can you imagine what could be some of the income that you will be seeing, that people could be making when God Backup is 5 years old, or when God Backup is 10 years old, or when God Backup hit this milestone of 1 million people in its organization? What could be the kind of income that people who are on the project could be making in a month, in weeks? Unbelievable. In a year, people could be making over $100,000 in a quarter in this, because people are already making $100,000 a year on this project. Because if you make 10,000 in a month, multiply that by 12. Okay, so this is the potential of this, guys. And seeing this is just a figure, but people were consistent. They worked hard. They were committed, and they built this, and that's how they managed to make that kind of income. So if you have any questions, you have an opportunity to ask. I will just open up the, and let me just in my lab this. Okay, I've ended.